Welcome back. It's 5:14 here as we continue to watch our tropical disturbance. Wind shear is keeping it in check this morning. No named storm just yet, but that will likely change at some point later today. So as of 4 a.m., it's still in the Northwest Caribbean. I've had a lot of questions because while we don't expect any big impacts here, people are traveling. So if you've got travel plans down to the south today towards Cancun, Cozumel, they're going to be in the thick of this thing by later tonight and into early Wednesday as it continues to organize. Hurricane hunters, we got two planes out here right now. The red one's NOAA. The white one is the Air Force there from Keesler. They are both trying to fly in there and find a center of circulation. And it's just a reminder, we still don't have a well-defined center, so we still are not extremely confident on exactly where landfall will be, but we are growing confident that it's a Florida landfall. So here we go. Later today, tropical storm back to up to a hurricane later tonight and into tomorrow. It makes that turn, so it's going to eventually make the turn tomorrow and then rapidly intensify in the Gulf, and then landfall still somewhere from the Panhandle, Big Bend, as far down as Tampa are all still a possibility. Once again, until we have that well-defined circulation, still some uncertainty on exactly where that center can be making landfall. And while our tropical models are locked in on the Big Bend area, just keep in mind, with that center still trying to form, we could still see some swings where those tropical models think this is going to happen. Now, if you're watching us here in New Orleans, we're always nervous about these turns, right? Make sure they make the turn. Now, here's why we think it makes the turn later tonight. That big ridge that's sitting over us, it begins to weaken, and it weakens significantly by tonight. It's all thanks to this trough of low pressure. That trough of low pressure is basically locked in right now. We know it's coming down towards our region, so that's what's helping us out here. It's going to allow this thing to turn around the ridge, and then that's what slingshots it. It will speed up as it heads towards Florida, gets wrapped around this upper level low, pulls it inland, and gets absorbed into it as well. And so that's why it's taking the track that it is taking. Once again, the tropical models, they may be locked in on the Big Bend, the Panhandle right now, but the exact location is still up in the air. We need to make sure that center is forming where the models think it is forming, and that's why you still see, well, it could come from Panama City to Tampa here, so you could still see some changes, but well to our east. Our high-resolution models show that while it does develop that core, we may see it wobble around a bit near Cancun and Cozumel. This model thinks we have a landfalling tropical storm or weak hurricane near Cozumel and Cancun by Wednesday morning. And then here we go in the Gulf. This is when wind shear relaxes, and watch it just blow up into a massive major hurricane. There's the eye. This model does like the idea of Big Bend, but once again, still some uncertainty there depending on when that or where that center forms. Impacts for us, we're talking about some gusty winds Thursday. You can see offshore Thursday morning winds picking up, Thursday evening winds 30 to 40 miles an hour. We may even see some gust over 30 miles an hour on the lakefront, but that's about it. Winds will be stronger the further east you get, and then they'll begin to relax as we head into the upcoming weekend. Rainfall totals, don't expect much here. It's got a couple showers today and tomorrow, but that is about it. Our weather gets nicer through the week here with that dry air coming in with that north wind. Low humidity means some cooler mornings are on the way. Friday and Saturday look very, very nice, and then next week we'll still be on the warm side. Our marine forecast, smooth sailing today, but winds picking up tomorrow. Thursday is going to be a bit choppy out there. I don't recommend it, especially out in the Gulf waters with a hurricane. It's going to be rough. High tide is this morning, and low tide is this evening.